Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with another video on Tower of Fantasy. So I had to make this video because it looks like I might be a little bit wrong on Cobalt. I still think she is a character you want to skip. It's a skip. I wouldn't say it's an easy skip at the moment, but it looks like they've actually done a change, like a bigger change with her to change how she essentially works. So we need to actually take a look at the character. We need to actually summon for her, wait for content creators to actually summon for her and test her out before we can fully say whether she's actually good. My answer is still going to be a character that you want to get to A3 before she's actually very good, but a character that might actually become even better because of the changes that were happening, or the changes that did happen. So Cobalt has been added. I should have actually taken a look at this before I made that video. I do apologize, I did make a mistake. Probably I was a little bit quick to make that video, but yeah, this video is just going to be hopefully clarifying it a little bit. I still think that Cobalt is still a character you still want to skip, but if you're looking for a fire character, she might be the character to go for, just because of the flame resonance, as well as a shatter character, I guess. Now I still think, actually let's take a look at King. So this is King. Yeah, I think she's gonna be a better shatterer than King, because King sucks. Like I fully hate King. I have him at 4 stars and I hate the playstyle for him. I would have liked if my luck went to Mel and I would use her over King. King is not a fun character to use. You have to jump, then use him to shatter. It's just too many steps and he leaves him wide open to get hit. So essentially, if you're looking for a better fire shatterer, I do feel like Cobalt is going to be your character. So if you're looking for a better fire shatterer, she is going to be your character. She is a character that does like huge damage. You can see, not huge damage, but like her animation is showing you, right? She is meant to be a good shattered character with a shotty, so it makes sense that they made her into a shatter character. Essentially, Cobalt has just been reworked. Essentially, her skills, the main priorities has probably changed right now. You still have that great shatter value and the charge value being that 10 still. I think it's very good, but I still think that some of the best skills she has are locked behind A3. And essentially, if you're a whale, you're gonna enjoy this character. She's gonna be very strong if you're a whale. However, for all the free-to-play players that I will summon for her, A1 or A0, sorry, might not be as good. I still think, yes, as a shatterer character, she will be better than King, but at the same time, the oldest character that's coming out should be better than the 1.0 characters. Yes, even with the balancing, power creep will happen. The 1.0 characters will become less useful as time goes on. 2.0 is going to come out. Even with the balancing they're going to do with them, they're still going to be better than the 1.0 characters. With Cobalt over here, essentially her main role now is just being changed into a shatter character. Now do note, Ruby is also a character that's rumored to be coming out when 2.0 comes out, the first 2.0 character we get, which is also a shatter character. So if they keep the values the same, I don't know why they actually decided to do this. I feel like it's weird, because all the other rework or balancing they have done with characters have kept the shatter values the same, or kept the nerfs or balancing the same roughly. But with Cobalt, they decided to like change it completely, which I'm just completely confused on what made them decided to do that. But yeah, I still think, well, Ruby has a 11.5 shatter value, whereas Cobalt has a 12.5 shatter value. Based on the shatter and charge value, it does look like Cobalt is going to be the better character, but everyone or people have already tested that the shatter value is also going to be reliant on your percentage for your skills as well. And Cobalt, her percentage has been reduced by quite a bit. And Ruby, when she comes out, we don't know what's going to happen to her with her balancing. She might still be the better shatter character, or they might actually decide to like completely rework Ruby as well. But I still think that yes, she is going to be a very good character, even at A0, because she's going to be your shatter character for your fire team. But at the same time, you want to get her to A3. So a free-to-play player might not want to decide to summon for her just because of the cost. Now, fire team is very costly. I've already mentioned this. Fire team is the team that will cost a lot of money, and as a free-to-play player, you probably signed for your Frigg, or you signed for Claudia or whatever, and now 2.0 is going to be coming out within 2 weeks. And is it gonna make sense for you guys to, maybe no, a little bit over 2 weeks, is it gonna make sense for you guys to actually summon for Cobalt right now and risk not getting some of the 2.0 characters? I'm not really too sure. And I do feel like it's gonna be weird if Ruby is the first 2.0 character, because 2 flame characters back to back, it makes no sense for them to actually do that. So I'm looking forward to either being Saki, Volt character, maybe the Tai Lung or Tai Ling, whatever his name is. I probably want to summon for him, but I really want him as well. But there's so many characters I want to get. Anyways, the main focus was on Cobalt B, and I will say that I was a little bit harsh on her. I would say that I'll hold my hands up. I was a little bit harsh on what I was saying with her. She does seem like a decent character. Now with Cobalt B, I wouldn't actually even say this is a nerf or balance. It's a complete overall change. It's a big change. This is a different Cobalt B from the CN server. It's different, absolutely different, and this actually shows that in the future they might decide to, you know, change how a character is essentially, which to be honest I don't like the idea of. If you're going to balance a character, sure, balance them. I do feel like if you want to balance a character, sure, go ahead and do that, but don't change how the character works. Essentially with Cobalt B, that was a massive change. The role that she has been completely changed, and now yeah, she's a shatter character now. Oh my days, am I getting attacked? Screw you, man, just get out of my way. But yeah, her roles have been completely changed, which I do feel like it's extremely weird to do that. And I think moving forward, if they continue to do that, I don't know what to say, you know, because yeah, I understand balancing, but then changing the way your character works essentially is just not that fun, or to be honest, a little bit worrying. So imagine Lynn, they changed the overall use for Lynn. That would be extremely weird as well, and many people might not like it. So I don't know what they're doing. I just feel like the inconsistency is just gonna hurt them. I do feel like the inconsistency that the devs have been doing right now with the balancing is gonna hurt them in the long run. But also this shows that I should actually just wait for a character to come out completely so we can take a look at each individual skills. But yeah, she's gonna be a great character for the fire team, but at the same time, like I said, free-to-play players should not technically build a fire team unless you just don't care about meta or anything like that. Even if the fire team is strong, it just costs too much investment. The frost team is a lot cheaper to go ahead and build. You have the Mel, who is already strong as a shatter character. You also have the Subasa, you also have the Frigg, solid team over there. Well, I am happy that the fire team has a better shatter character, just because King was just a pain to use. I won't be summoning, and I'm not sure if people will summon because 2.0 is just around the corner. But I would like to also just apologize for my previous video where I did kind of jump the gun a little bit with Cobalt B. She does look like she's a pretty decent character. I'm not a huge fan of this complete rework for specific characters, because in the future they might actually do that for some of the other characters we like, which is just gonna suck. I still agree with skipping, but she does seem like a solid character now. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.
Miss Cobalt B, about the feedback last time.
Feedback. Adjustments have been made, but I'm not sure if it meets our expectations. So I'm gonna run some tests. The center of balance is tilted to the left. Need to redo the balance. Shooting feedback, mediocre. Sustainability, perfect. We got some interesting data today. So, I have a new idea.
Tower of Fantasy, a shared open world MMORPG.